Hi everybody and welcome to another Tiny Glade episode with me, Patch, and I've got Spon with me here because we're looking at the new updates, and this is a rarity from us to get in on a relatively recent update and doing a recent video about it, but it's very exciting, isn't it?
Yes, there are a few changes, but not a ton. It's a kind of a small update, but I think some little things in there.
I think they're going to make a huge difference to the game. Because it gives you so much more opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's more... I mean, that's what I like about the game. Obviously, they seem to have made the game and released it, but then based on feedback, they're making little tweaks and adjustments based on what the community is doing with the game. So the first thing is terrain.
Yeah, this is really good because if you like me and you do a lot of terrain, this has expanded it hugely because you can go up higher.
You can right click on it, and you can go.
Look how much higher you can go.
I say you can go double the height you could go before.
Yeah, so that's massive.
And then you can move it around.
Look, it moves.
So you can move exactly where you want it to go.
Excellent.
And you can make it like a nice big rolling hill, or you can make it extremely steep. So for example, if I do a smaller one, extremely steep, nice and rolling. And then
brilliant.
A bit slow, you can see the gradual. Of course, you can go to halfway if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's nice you can now control the steepness of it.
Yes.
And then also, if I make this lower, for example, because you can now move them. Look,
you can put them right in. You can get much more
control over what you're doing. So I can create like a little steep, little step there.
That's
almost
just really nice, isn't it?
So that's really quite cool. And I like the fact you can again make it really quite. Oh, let me go there again. Why is that not clicking? There we go. Tiny one, and then whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop. And then let's move this down a bit again.
Just by increasing the height by double gives you obviously double more of the game.
Well, yeah, it can go up higher, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and
that's going to look fantastic.
And you can really create some quite scenic drops and so on. So that's the first thing, and I think that's really quite nice, is the difference in terrain that you can do. With the height, the moving around, and the steepness, as I'm calling it.
Steepness.
The next one's really minor, but I think it's very important though. So let's say you've done your house and you've got yourself a door and the windows, and let's say you make a proper effort on it, not like I have, who's just banging them in like that. But you want to rotate it. And you want
normally you would have to have taken that all down.
Taken the door around, and let's say you'd really done it really nice. Maybe the balcony on there and everything.
Yeah.
Now you can right click on it, and now you can just rotate the whole thing around.
Oh, goodness me.
So that'd be such easier for viewers and players to do. It's just move it around. You don't have to move everything. Like I say, if you've got a balcony attached or something, you can just rotate it around.
Or you put the door in the wrong place, and
everything else is really nice.
You can just move it to fit.
To fit in there. Oh wow, look at that, the vines that grow over. That's really neat.
It's really it's a lovely go.
That's lovely. So that's quite a minor one. Well, minor as in it's not like an exciting big change, but it's like a big deal.
I think it's a big deal.
And the next thing is that you can do all sorts of things with roofs now. So they've lowered the roof type.
This is fascinating, isn't it? Because the round one you get and the
so
rectangle one gives you different things.
I'll give you the rectangle one now. So here's this little thing that has that looks like a tent essentially. You move it like that, so you get a flat side. And you can move it all the way down to the floor now. And if I go up a little bit, and then if we go into the little paint tool thing, if we click on here, remove it there.
Look at that! You can do it green.
Let's make it really kind of army green.
Look at that! That just looks so much like a tent.
And then you can add in. Oh, I hit the wrong button. You can then add in a little door.
Yeah.
And of course, you make it even lower.
Yeah. But you could put one of those little archways in, couldn't you? If you didn't want it like a door. You wanted it more tent-like.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Should we give that a go?
So I think that would work.
So what are you saying? With
pathway? You can put pathway in and have like a little.
Oh, hold on. That was there, wasn't it? I was a bit quick. Let's try really slowly.
There. That looks more tent, doesn't
That's like a little tent. That's really
And you could put windows on the side of the roof to make it.
If I get like these little tiny ones, you still have
little edges on it.
Little tiny edges on it. It's almost like it's being pinned down to the ground. like tents are, aren't they, in the corners? Yeah. I want to just see what that looks like. I think it'll be really cute if I can get that down. There we go. So I think that's really quite cute.
But you can make a lovely little hobbit village now with these tiny little houses.
I just think that's so cute. And of course you can still edit it. Not that one. And one. Do you get it nice and tiny like that?
Yeah, and you can go up a little bit if you wanted to. Yeah. So it's a whole new building, really.
Yeah, so it's or you can make it like that. That's also just quite cute.
It's a nice balcony.
Which is something, of course, we were playing about earlier, weren't we?
We were trying to do a gazebo with the railings that, weren't we? Because the round one makes it.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can go something like that to create your little gazebo thing. Let's get some steps up there. Yeah. There we go. And then
because you can lower them down now, you can get quite an interesting looking building on top.
Yeah, so if I go like that, and then I get the roof back, and then I go up and then down.
And look at that with the wood. Looks like a gazebo.
I mean, and then what you want to do is you want to rotate it so that the stilts aren't in the wrong place.
So it might have not been a big update, but it makes a big difference.
And it's a very big roof, though, isn't it? Let's try and lower that down a little bit.
But doesn't that look lovely, like a little bandstand, or you know?
I think that's really, really cute.
If you're making a park,
this is because we're on this one here. And we've got the little crinkle up.
Yes.
So it's this one, because you go this one, you get those instead.
Yeah.
But it's this one here and that there, in case you're wondering how to get that.
And the colours, like we just made it like a wood colour, haven't you?
Like a woody cream colour.
But if you wanted to go for a different colour, you can just paint all the wood a different colour.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be nice.
I think that's really cute. So it's not a massive update.
But I think what you can do is going to change the game for a lot of people.
Yeah, because I think the roof heights
gives a whole lot of new buildings.
The rotation's something so much. You just saw me fixing those stilts. How hard would that have been to have done otherwise? Without being able to rotate the tower, essentially. Yeah. And then, of course, the terrain changes. So it's not a massive update, but I think it's really nice.
And the most important thing, Spon, is we've done it on time.
Yes, it only came out like a couple of days ago. So
we're here with a video about it.
We're doing. We can come over the weekend, so we've done pretty well. Yeah. And I think it's like I said, it was nice that they're doing like sort of these random updates.
It's nice that they're taking into consideration what the
fans
community have found out. Like, could we just rotate it? And they're like, oh God, we didn't even thought about that. That's a great idea.
And I'm thinking about other updates they did, if I remember correctly. They did one about, they moved the clutter around.
Yes, the clutter moving.
They added the lights. You've now increased the lights. And
so they do listen. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice that they're listening.
And more clutter, because they realised that fans really liked that.
The game's still a wonderful game. Really is. Yeah. So, thank you all very much for watching.
Quick little update. I hope you guys, if you have the game, it'd be really interesting to see if you can find ways of
integrating that into
of those
your
new
builds.
ideas into your builds. I mean, just make taller landscapes if nothing else.
And then you could link them off so you get more of the area to play with.
Yeah, that'd be quite interesting. Lots of towers that link together, and then you have like tiers going down,
walkways across and everything.
But I think this shot here epitomises Tiny Glade. It's just quaint and cute, isn't it?
Yeah, you could do a lovely little hobbit thing. So we'll see you soon. Thank you so much, Spon, and thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.